back here on TV 18. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Frank DeLay has joined me, president of Grand Mountain Bank, hometown bank. Banking seems so interesting to me. Do you like banking?
You must not get out much if it's interesting.
No,
to
I
you.
don't. Interesting as in curious.
Okay, that's a better thing.
Did you know you were going to be in banking? Tell me about yourself.
Did you know
you were going to be in banking your life?
When I was a kid, I kind of had that in the back of my mind. I had a couple uncles that were. That's
Really?
true. When I was a kid, I figured I was going to do something with numbers, and I ended up in banking.
Okay.
We moved up here in 2003.
Okay.
And to help start the bank, and so we have been open. Thankfully, we survived
Awesome.
the knock on wood somewhere the Great Recession, and we're still here. But
Cool.
it's Grand County is a great place to be in banking.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Right.
So
and 4 locations. Did that happen slowly?
that did
for you
happen
guys?
slowly. We opened first with Granby, then Grand Lake, then we added our Fraser office, and then Kremling as
Very
well.
cool.
So,
Very cool. And good team you work with, I'm assuming, and nice people, and banks are usually nice people.
Usually, that's right. We try to be.
Good.
We try to be that hometown bank.
Yeah.
We try to support as best we can the community.
Excellent.
And I think if you come in and see us, and that's what we hear mostly from our customers. We're great to work with. With our staff. We, like any business, you have turnover. But we've had some people that have been with us since day one, since we opened up the bank.
Awesome.
So
very cool. Should I switch to the bank?
Sure.
Because you guys are awesome.
I don't want to gloat, but I'll let you say that.
No, please gloat. Yes, because you're the best. I should switch. Okay, deal. Wink if it's true. Oh, cool. Well, Grand County, so was it an adjustment for you to move up here when you did, or were you familiar with the area?
I honestly, and I think I told this story last time on Channel 810. I actually met my wife at the pub.
Well, there you go.
Many years ago.
Okay.
So,
very cool.
And we were both not living here,
Right.
and she was living in Denver. I was actually living in Salida, and we met, got married, lived in Salida a few years, then moved up to Grand County, like I said, to help start the bank.
Right. Very fun. Very, very fun. Cool. What do you do in the wintertime up here?
Enjoy skiing when I have time.
Good.
That's always a challenge when you're working.
Yes.
Find those days to ski.
Agreed.
Also play hockey. I'll say on the lowest level, D-League.
The D-League.
My wife is actually goalie for our team.
Oh, very cool.
We play with Sick Hockey, so that's actually have a game tonight.
Nice.
So I look forward to that.
Very cool. How's the season been?
So far, so good.
Good.
Yeah, couple
Hockey's
games left.
a long season up here, isn't it?
It's as long as the ice will allow. So
deal.
these warm days in the spring kind of scary a little bit.
It has been very warm.
So
cool. Well, tell me a little bit. Ben and I, my person and I, bought a house about 1.5 years ago, and market was awesome. There were things happening. Tell me, how is it now?
Things have gotten tighter as far as supply.
Okay.
We definitely saw a couple years ago there was a lot of bank-owned property. Unfortunately, unfortunately, our bank had a few of those properties, and we have sold most of them. But the market was down. A lot of foreclosures in the area, and that was Grand County's economy.
Right.
Really going back to about 2009, 2010, and over the last couple of years, we've definitely seen a reduction in the supply that's out there. And that's, I don't think prices necessarily have started to go up, but it's getting a little tighter.
Okay.
It's nothing like the Denver area. Denver, that is crazy.
Yeah, you hear things on the market one day and gone an hour later.
And multiple offers and higher than what's listed for.
Wow.
You're not seeing that here.
Okay.
It might happen occasionally, but.
Do you think it'll happen? Do you think we'll catch up to that, or do you think it'll always be?
I hope it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Hopefully the supply and demand stays in balance. Right. We also are now starting to see some more construction than we have in the last couple of years. Yeah. Which, that's a lot of that's higher end.
Yep, Ben builds homes, so they've got tons on the books for next year,
good.
Very high-end homes.
And that's great for the local economy, with that construction. So I think that's starting to the construction loans are starting to happen. What's tough though is because a lot of these houses have sold, the rental market is tough for a lot of folks.
Yes. Yes.
And that's pushing people towards maybe looking at a condo to buy a condo.
Right.
And so that's a whole nother that's a whole nother animal as far as that goes versus buying a home. But there are properties out there, and unlike in a few years ago, financing is improving.
Okay. Good. So, have you seen a pickup of people coming in for loans and people who might be a little bit less likely to get a loan in theory?
Yeah.
Because of the rental thing?
Yes. Everything depends on a specific situation for the borrower.
Right.
You see a wide variety of folks coming in. Some have more challenges than others as far as what their credit might have looked like. Maybe they went through a foreclosure a few years back, or maybe they lost a job and their credit had problems during that time frame.
Right.
So every situation is different, and I think any like us and any other banker, wants to sit down with someone that may not know. Hey, do we qualify for something? Right. What are we looking at?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it, because there's lots of possible programs out there that we could hopefully find a mortgage for them.
Perfect.
That would work.
Cool. Well, we're going to dive into that, the types of loans that you can get. We're going to take a quick break here on TV 18, and then we'll be back with Frank talking about loans and if you can afford a house here in the county. So stay tuned.